Thought I'd introduce you to my Pontiac Parisienne. It's 1964, otherwise known as the Star Chief or the Catalina in the States. Since I've had it roughly 2 years. I fixed the firing order because it was running on 7 cylinders. It was set up like a Ford, because the Ford you got to take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up and down the heads, whereas the Chevy you got to go from left to right, left to right, left to right. Yeah, that doesn't mix well from Ford to Chev, so a little 283 small block runs a lot better now. I still need to put exhausts and all that jazz on it, but at the moment it's in primer, but it's old primer and there's signs of rust coming through. It's been sitting for too long in the primer. Yeah, so I've been working on it panel at a time just to get it in epoxy. It's all together at the moment just to make sure I had everything. Didn't want to be missing anything after I've painted it, so, and see how the gaps are going to line up. Yeah, so as I said, I got it running. She's only a little, one moment, she's only a little small block 283. Not a powerhouse, but it's enough to pull this along. She's only a cruiser, she's not a race car. The engine will be coming out to give the engine bay a complete clean up, repaint, and the engine itself. So I've got 3 panels in epoxy so far. Today I was just working on this one here, and this is where I'm up to. As you can see, it's all bare, but I'm going to have to run over it with a blaster or something, because as you can see, under the paint, under the primer, this is a bit rusty in places, a bit of surface rust and pitting. But I found places like this, holes, so I'm going to have to put some new metal in there. And this here, that's all lead. Down the side here you can see it's cracking, so I'm guessing there's rust under the lead. So lead is not always best. And another one here, a big crack, and a hole. That's pretty obvious. So next I'm going to get that lead out and yeah, see what's under it, because I don't want this thing rusting again, coming back in 5 years. You can see there's more little rusty holes along there, so I'll work on cleaning them right up. Same down here. Might have to put some new tin in. It's got to be done right if it's going to be done. So interior is getting dusty, so I'm going to sorry, that was a fly, nearly ate it. So I'm going to have to pull the seats out and put them in storage. So yeah, I'm going to pull that lead out now, and I'll come back in a minute and show you what I've found. Digging around in here, as you can see, those rust holes didn't get any bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the boot, see if I can get my hand up on the inside or actually see it with a little mirror or something. And if it's not rusty on the other side, I'm hoping it started rusting from this side. If the metal's good on the other side, I'll just tack weld those holes up. If not, I'll have to put a new piece of tin in. And down here on the dog leg, as you can see, that was all full of lead, which I took out with the butane torch and the wire wheel. Something's come along and just hooked on this corner and just reefed it back, and that's just squashed all this metal in here, pulled it all out of shape. So what I'm going to do is probably make some new metal nice and sharp, fold it around and spot weld it down here. As you can see, there's a rust and a crack there because it looks like they've been hammering it in and just, yeah, thinned it out and made it crack. And I'll fix that rust, and this seam here, I'll probably do away with it. That's the where they spot weld the quarter panel onto the dog leg. I'm just going to make that all one piece, so there's no seam, so it won't crack again. Yeah, and down here I'm probably going to put new tin in there as well, because I don't think I'm going to get away with that. It's a bit rusty. I'll see how I can clean it up or not, but I think it might be from the chrome trim, because there's a chrome strip that covers this whole seal panel. Yeah, so it looks like there's been a previous rust repair here too. Pretty ordinary job, but it's clean, it's not rusted, and so I'll probably just fill that again. Yeah, anyway, I'll try and get a tripod so I can film myself doing making the panels and welding them in, just to give you a bit of an idea on how it's done. So if you're interested, that'll be coming up. So yeah, that'll be it for now. I'm gonna probably go and take the rear bar off and start pulling the car apart again. It's dreaded. I hate doing that because I don't know how long it's going to be before it goes back together, because I've got so many other jobs on the go at the moment. It takes a fair while when it's only me. Anyway, I'm going to get into it. See ya.